You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Sunny 93.3. Thank you so much for listening on a Tuesday. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
Good morning, you two.
Hey, good morning.
How's everything in John and Heidi world?
I think things are going well.
Absolutely blissful.
Yes.
Well, you look fantastic. You guys been working out?
No. As a matter of fact, no, we have not. But I did have a giant flat of strawberries last week, so
those were good. You shared those with me,
I
by
did.
the way. Those, in fact,
really
I got,
good.
What is it? Pints? I guess I had 2 pints. From you.
It was darn good.
Fantastic.
I believe they're all done with those, but they used to be the Fruit Club, but now they're doing like chicken and stuff too. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you guys know this, but chicken is not a fruit. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah, chicken.
What?
No longer a fruit.
What?
So they have now called it Fresh Farms LLC, but they got some darn good stuff. And last week we were filled to the brim with some yummy strawberries.
Speaking of yummy, this happens to be, and normally every year it flies under the radar, which is why I'm drawing attention to it. This is National Nougat Day.
Really?
Nougat.
That's a fun word to say, isn't it?
It is, and have you ever wondered what it even is? It's like, with a creamy nougat center. It's like, oh, that sounds fantastic. And then it's like, what's nougat?
Yeah.
It's like cream that's set out all night long and dried out.
Hard. Yeah, it's hard nougat.
Well, it's a mixture of honey, and this is the only list I could find, which it seems kind of sketchy to me. It's a mixture of honey, sugar, nuts, and more. Doesn't say what the more is. Maybe those plastic green army men. I don't know. It's just more.
Who has a recipe that says "and more"?
No, that's what I found.
They're not going to give away their ingredients.
Exactly
what it said. Somebody will rip off their nougat.
The great
exactly
nougat,
what it said. Nougat
mystery of all time.
Sugar, nuts, and more.
And more.
And more. Could be, I don't know, ground up light bulbs. We have no idea.
Well, it would certainly fall under the "and more."
But it's a day to celebrate, take care of your sweet tooth and grab a little
What is your favorite nougat?
I'm not even clear on what
Snickers, I
what
think,
it
would
is.
be mine.
Is that
Snickers
nougat?
has nougat.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm a big fan of Snickers bars.
Twix doesn't have nougat, does it?
Milky Way, I think, has nougat.
Do they have
Is that
nougat?
nougat?
I think so.
Okay, because that strikes me as something that would have this, and more.
I just realized we're on the air right now. What are we doing?
No, it's just a great question. It's like one of those mystery things. No one questions what nougat is, and you should. You just should.
And not to be confused with Nugent. He was a rock star in the 70s.
Exactly.
Nugent and nougat, two different things. Want to make sure you know we're not eating him. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Is your credit card a good fit for you? How did you even get the card you have now? Was it mailed to you? Those are usually the worst cards. They typically have higher fees and rates. Someone has to pay all that postage to mail out millions of cards every day. If you like a better credit card, check out the website bettercreditcards.net. This is a great place to find the cards that are usually a better fit for you. bettercreditcards.net. That's bettercreditcards.net.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for Manly Man doing manly things in a manly fashion.
Manly man are we.
And I can remember where I was and when I first pulled off a good, smooth, perfect front dive.
Oh, yeah. Where was that?
Where it was it was actually at Camden Swimming Pool in Minneapolis, which I think's been closed for a number of years.
Because of a bunch of health code violations?
Well, no, it was like, I think it was like the first big, you had to pay to get in swimming pool over on the north side. It was like $0.25 to get in, something like that. And it was, if you scratched yourself, you got tetanus. It was old school.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty rough.
Sounds pretty sketchy.
Yeah, I mean, those pools from back in the day, they're not many are around anymore. They close them up and then open brand new water parks and stuff.
Yeah, but knowing how to do that front dive, a proper front dive, not only a fun skill to have, but it could help save your life.
It could?
Really?
It could, in a situation where you got to skedaddle into the water in a hurry. For instance, in Sioux Falls here, now that there's this huge, we've been overrun by coyotes. Say you're standing at Cova Lake and here comes a herd of coyotes.
Don't think that's going to happen.
But it could.
Okay.
A herd of
You're only out as the water, man.
Sure, it's a
Instead of kind of slowly wading into Koval to get away from these mangy rabid things, man, boom, you launch, you're in, you're cutting like a knife through that water.
I think you dive feet first if you're jumping into Cova Lake, just so you know.
It's a great skill to have, though,
It is.
because you never know.
Do you remember your first time diving head first somewhere, Heidi?
I was in swimming lessons at the Storm Lake, Iowa Municipal Swimming Pool.
Nice.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I was so proud.
First time I dove in. I'm assuming it was probably at a lake because we had a cabin at a lake. But I remember the first time I went off the high dive because it was the first time I was ever in the big kid pool. I went from the kiddie pool. Literally the first time I could ever go into the big kid pool, my mom finally said, yeah, you guys can go over there. First thing I did is went up to the high dive and I jumped off the high dive. I don't know why I did that.
I was really scared going off the high dive for the first time. That was horrifying for me.
I think for me it was kind of like, if I could do that, then I can do anything. So I'm going to just do that and get it over with. So do a front dive, your manly tip for today. I think you should wait till the water warms up though.
I don't know, man. It depends. You know, it's really not up to you. It's up to whatever's coming down on you.
Pack of coyotes or
herd, herd, pack, whatever. Coyote's a coyote. I don't care how you cut it.
This has been Manly Man doing manly things in a manly fashion on Sunny 93.3.
Do you have a pretty good sense of humor? You might like this. Early in the morning each day and every day, we share something weird to make people laugh at WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. You don't need to sign up for anything. You don't even need to spend a penny. Just follow the page on Facebook and get a smile to start each day when we share the weird gift of the day. Not on Facebook? That's okay. You can see the weird gifts on our website too. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One. Mr. Dan Farris has our water cooler talk for today. I'm watching the screen. I'm watching the screen that he's using here, and you got all kinds of pop-ups and stuff.
I feel like I'm being followed.
It's kind of like whack-a-mole on the screen over here.
It's almost like the Russians want me to vote for somebody different. It's insane.
So what do we have for today's water cooler talk?
This is huge. I have this on the inside track, and I'm beating Jody Schwan to this, by the way. A huge kosher slaughterhouse and processing plant is in the works for South Dakota.
No kidding.
Yep. A spokesman for First American Farms has told the Sioux City Journal, just because it's going to be down there, kind of on the border area there, that the company is eyeing about 300 to 400 acres in Union County for the kosher beef facility.
That's awesome.
Really?
I know. Would employ about 1,500 people.
Wow.
Yeah, and kosher, in case you don't know.
Is that blessed by a rabbi or something?
Well, the food has to be prepared
a
certain way, and it has to be a certain animal. In fact, that's why the Jewish tradition dictates they don't eat animals with cloven hooves, hence pigs, or camels for that matter. And who the heck would eat camels? I don't know. Somebody does. I would.
Some people smoke them, I guess. But,
yeah, exactly.
Or is that different?
But no, the food has to be prepared in a certain way. It is biblical in origin, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, you can look it up, but it's kosher. And the fact of the matter is, that's a big deal. 1,500 people. Now, Union County.
That's awesome.
In case you don't know, Union County, blah, 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 blah. That's, that would encompass like Elk Point, Alcester, Beresford area, Jefferson, and Dakota Dunes.
Yeah. So does it have to be blessed?
Yeah.
It does. What kind of credentials do you need? I would like to apply for that position.
No,
you have to be a rabbi.
I'd sit on a throne and bless meat as it comes by me on a conveyor belt.
That's not how
bless
they do
you.
Thing. That's Catholic.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get it all wrong. She doesn't know her. Dan.
Huh? But no, I see Slaughterhouse, and then I see Dakota Dunes, which per capita is the richest community in South Dakota. I think it would be great if this slaughterhouse was right there.
It's not going to be.
Stink up their neighborhood.
I guarantee it, it's not going to be.
All right, cool.
It'll probably be by Elk Point.
Yeah, so we'll keep you posted on that deal, because that's a big deal.
That is a big deal.
1,500 jobs, man.
That's fantastic. And we've got the inside scoop. Nobody else knows about this. Is that because you made it up?
I'm guessing I'm not the first one to unearth this deal, but
okay. Well, this has been your water cooler talk, brought to you by Aqua One. Stick around. We have entertainment news of the day on the way.
If drug and alcohol problems are hitting you too close to home, you can get help. It's time for rehab. Your insurance may even cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. Get help for a drug or alcohol problem within 24 hours. Call now to learn more at 1-800-290-0759. That's 1-800-290-0759. Or get more information at timeforrehab.com.
Sunny 93.3. Time now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
This is huge. Where were you two in 1969?
I was not born yet.
not around.
Okay, well, you missed a big concert. It was called Woodstock. Hello.
I've heard of that. In Woodstock, New York. Here's the thing that's amazing. I've met so many people who say that they've been to Woodstock that I don't think were really at Woodstock.
They're lying. Most are lying. About 500,000 showed up, didn't pay, busted up the gates. It's a bunch of grubby hippies, basically. But what a show that was put on. It's a 50th anniversary coming up.
Isn't that crazy?
And they're going to do it, man. They are going to do it. And what's really fascinating, if you were not there in 1969, and I actually did have some friends that when I was still a little young, I think I was, in 69, I was only 53. So...
He has aged quite well.
I didn't get to go. But in 1969, check this out, man. People playing. It was a 3-day show. Santana, Jimi Hendrix, Sly the Family Stone, Janis Joplin, The Who, Grateful Dead, Creedence Clearwater Revival, Joe Cocker, Johnny Winter, Crosby, Stills, Nash. The list goes on and on and on. Headlining Woodstock 50 this August, Jay-Z and Miley Cyrus.
That's going to be a completely different concert.
Yeah. There's still tickets available, and they're only $750.
I wonder why there's tickets available.
Oh, my gosh.
Are you kidding me? Do they not have any good artists? Is that the entire... There's more than that, isn't there?
The thing
I don't mean anything bad about that. Nothing against Jay-Z or Miley, but...
The thing that really struck me is, again, Carlos Santana ripped it up.
Yeah.
In 69. He's on the bill for this
is
one,
he?
too.
That's awesome.
He's on the bill for this one, too.
And I think that is fantastic. Are there any other artists that are going to be here that were in the original or just him?
I think, I read the entire list, and I'll be honest with you, I did not recognize most of the names.
Okay.
It was, MC, Hibby Jibby. And,
I've heard of MC Hibby Jibby.
And I'll be in prison tomorrow, that guy. And,
is Out on Bail going to be performing?
I'm all gunny and rapey. He's playing.
Well...
So it should be fantastic. But yeah, tickets are like, for a single ticket, 3-day pass, it's like $750.
That is insane.
For this thing.
Think about who's going to be at this, because a lot of the people that are going to go to this, the 50th anniversary, I think are going to probably be people who,
want to relive their heyday, and they're going to be
go
very disappointed.
That's not going to happen.
Jay-Z.
That's not going to happen. No, they'll look at the playbill and not go. No, this is definitely for a younger audience, obviously.
A younger audience can't afford a $750 ticket.
Well, listen to you be all judgmental, John.
I'm just saying. I know some younger people.
Hey, I know an actress who just paid $500,000 to get her kids into college, so who knows?
Well, there you go.
Yeah, Mom and Dad will buy tickets.
Yeah, it's happening August 16th through the 18th, and right in the middle there is August 17th, which happens to be my birthday.
Do you want the day off so you can go to Woodstock?
I don't, but what I like to do, because now that it's been brought up, if you could, anyone listening, if you just jot that down, and on August 17th, just think about me for a while. Just go, hey, man, I hope Dan's okay.
We will. We'll be on the radio missing you that day.
Thoughts and prayers my way.
Take the day off. Woodstock 50. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I don't think I'm going to be going. But
no, I mean, it's almost sold out. Seriously. It's almost
really?
sold out at about $750 a pop, John.
Holy cow.
True story.
We got to put on concerts.
No.
What will we put on here? Dan Stock. It's going to be on the 17th of August. Dan Stock 50.
I love that.
All right. Time to say goodbye, Dan.
Hey, see you later. Thanks, guys.
All right. This has been your entertainment news of the day. We've got more to come on the John and Heidi Show. We're going to talk to another crazy old man. We've got Tuesdays with Charlie. That's on the way.
Look at what happened.
I think Charlie was probably at Woodstock. If not, we'll just tell him he was. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour.